AV-98, aka the Ingram Patrol Labor. 6.02 tons, 8.02 meters high. SCB powered, SCLM drive system. Armed and ready for combat with a 37mm revolver and stun baton. Designed specifically for police use to make a psychological impact on the community. To deter criminals while making the public feel safe.
Attention, all mechanics. Henhouse work will begin promptly at 1400 hours. Bring your 104 equipment. No-shows can expect to have all 405 privileges suspended.
Man cannot live by bread alone. But the staff of life allows us to pursue the finer things. Although there is more to life than simply scraping for food, it remains an undeniable necessity. And since the police must be ready for any circumstance, for us, good sustenance helps fulfill two sacred duties: maintaining body and soul in peak condition, which allows us to stay highly focused on our mission. Man ignores his culinary requirements only at great peril. This report details that sad truth. It is a report of the terrors which struck Second Section. The police enforce man's law, but nature's law is far harsher. These events prove that. But it all began simply enough.
Hey, it's almost lunchtime. Noah!
What? Lunchtime already?
Get me a wonton and a gyoza.
Wonton and gyoza.
A large yakiniku bowl.
The number 5 noodle bowl.
Ramen and rice.
A large Chinese noodles.
Large noodles and wonton.
Fried noodles and a large rice.
Large curry rice, no pickles.
And I'll have a stuffed green pepper and rice.
Noodles, ramen, rice, large Chinese noodles, another. Oh, Chinese noodles, wonton, fried noodles, large rice, curry rice.
I'm okay. I have this.
Homemade bento? How nice.
Miss Izumi, I made my special homemade rice balls. Do you want one?
Thank you. I'll have one later.
I'll have a bowl of noodles, please!
A large buttercorn ramen and a side of rice.
Large Chinese bowl.
How about some fried beef and some rice with garlic?
Same thing. Fried beef and rice, hold the garlic.
Katsudon, extra large!
Fried rice and a side of ramen.
A large bowl of noodles.
Give me a ramen and gyoza rice.
Let's see. Chinese noodles and a side of rice, please.
I'll have shrimp fried rice.
Shanghai restaurant? This is second section with our order. Let's see. Wonton, gyoza, large yakiniku, and
Huh? Hello?
wonton and gyoza, right? There's so many orders, but I remember the first two.
If you remember, then get going!
A large yakiniku bowl. What's wrong with you? The number 5 noodle bowl. What else? Got it?
Ramen and rice.
Large Chinese noodles.
Large noodles and wonton.
Fried noodles and a large rice. Bowl of noodles, please!
I had a buttercorn ramen, but change it to egg drop soup.
I was the Chinese bowl, but now I want katsudon.
And I was the fried beef and the rice with garlic.
Same thing. Fried beef and rice.
Change my katsudon to a tempura.
I'm still fried rice and ramen.
I still want Chinese noodles.
Ramen and gyoza rice.
Once I decide, I never change my mind.
Same here.
This is second section with today's order. 2 wontons, gyoza, yakiniku, number 5 noodles, ramen, rice, Chinese noodles, large noodles, and wonton.
Egg drop soup, large katsudon, 2 fried beef, tempura, 2 shrimp bowls, large Chinese noodles, ramen, gyoza rice, half order of rice, and that's it. Thank you! Tsutomu, I told you before, no food until your work is done!
Where are they?
Huh?
Shanghai restaurant? What are you waiting for? Are you trying to kill us?
Look, sir, I apologize. We're really doing our best. You know, it would really be simpler if you'd all order the same thing.
We order from you every day of the year. If we didn't have some variety, we'd go nuts!
Tsutomu!
Huh?
If there's time to gab, there's time to scrub!
Hey! Are you listening to me?
But the delivery never arrived. Lunch hour ended, but no one returned to work. It slowly became apparent that no delivery would ever be coming.
Now look here, buddy. There are limits to our patience, you know?
He already left.
Oh?
I told you, he's on his way. You're young. A late lunch won't kill you. Quit whining and be patient.
Listen to me, everyone! Our delivery has just left the restaurant! Okay, just this one time, my friends, we'll believe the Shanghai's claim. We've waited this long, so we'll give them another 30 minutes, but no longer. And if our food hasn't arrived by then, we'll take matters into our own hands. All units stand by!
And so, second section waited eagerly for their delivery, and 30 minutes passed. And then another 30 minutes passed. Still, there was no food.
I'm warning you. Don't make me lose my temper.
That's odd. You're telling me Tsutomu never arrived? Now I'm starting to really worry about him.
We don't care about you. All we want to know is, what about our food?
But Tsutomu isn't... Ooh.
I don't care about your problems! All I care about is that you can bring the food!
But we always shut off the burners after the lunch crowd. The grill is ice cold now.
So you're refusing to fill our order? Then we will never order from you again! You hear me?
What on earth did you do that for? What are we gonna do now? No one else is stupid enough to deliver all the way out here!
Shut up! Don't try and confuse the issue!
I told you that you shouldn't have let Oda talk to him.
No, you didn't.
Are you gonna apologize?
Apologize? Damn you! I'd rather die first! You run a lunch! How can you understand our suffering? Let me go! You fools! Let me go!
Calm down.
Get your hands off me!
I just can't stand it anymore.
They've been exploiting us.
Now, don't you think the portions have been getting smaller?
I'm starting to feel really weak.
Gentlemen! The negotiations have broken down. The delivery won't be coming. We are now on hostile terms with that Shanghai restaurant.
If only we had accepted our fate and moved on. But the Shanghai is the only restaurant near second section. So our young heroes couldn't give up on it.
You pathetic wimps! Young people ought to skip a meal now and then. When I was your age, I worked so hard that I forgot to eat!
But sir, times have changed. Things are different nowadays.
Shut up! You slackers could learn a lot from a little deprivation. I'm going to HQ with Captain Nagumo. Quit your belly aching. Back to work.
A full belly can create a cruel master, that's for sure.
Can a healthy young man truly understand his ailing comrades? It is hunger which leads to mankind's greatest sorrows. And so the run of bad luck began. The convenience store was closed for renovation. The fish wouldn't bite. The rice had run out. The hens stopped laying eggs. And the tomatoes harvested just last week were now gone. The strain on the men approached the breaking point.
An apology, Ota?
Shanghai restaurant.
This is Oda, Special Vehicles.
You sound pretty good for a starving man. What's up?
I retract my statement. Now will you deliver to us?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
I take back that I called you a complete idiot!
I'm sorry, sir. Officer Ota is sorry.
Well, okay. What's your order?
1 moment, please.
Wonton and gyoza.
A large yakiniku bowl. Make it medium rare.
The number 5 noodle bowl, no green peas, plus the wonton soup.
Ramen and large rice already.
A large Chinese noodles.
Large noodles and wonton.
Fried noodles and a large rice.
Large curry rice, hold the pickles, and a raw egg.
And I had the stuffed green pepper, a large rice, and a ramen.
Where's my fried rice?
I had an egg drop soup, but making a large butter corn ramen and 3 bowls of rice.
I had the large Chinese bowl, but now I want the katsuten.
I still want the fried beef and rice with garlic, and I also now want 3 eggs.
Same thing, but make it a large and 5 eggs on the side.
A large katsuden. No, make it a tempura.
I'll have a shrimp bowl and a side of ramen. A large bowl of Chinese noodles.
Ramen and gyoza rice.
Just get me anything.
What? You can't deliver? But why not?
Tsutomu never came back. And there are so many vicious stray dogs in your neighborhood.
Give me that! You jerk! How dare you lead us on? That was your plan, wasn't it, you fiend? So you're afraid of dogs! How about if we just escort you? How would that work?
Yeah, sure. That would work.
We'll be right there! Yeah!
We don't have to do this, you know.
Shut up! This is Ota, Machine 2, heading out to escort a Shanghai special delivery. Over and out!
Bring out some noodles! Bring us back some food! All right! Woohoo!
You sure this will be okay?
I fear the wrath of starving men.
Everyone shared Ota's outrage. Not even the captain could have stopped things now. And so, the doomed expedition set forth. But it never returned.
Come in, Machine 2. This is Car 1. Where are you, Machine 2? Answer me, Oda! Something's wrong.
We can't just leave them there. We'd better go check.
Let's go, Noah.
Shige, mind the shop. If HQ happens to call...
Not to worry. I know what to say. Shinshi, what happened? The captain is coming to...
Ota and I... you mustn't come.
Shinshi?
Wonton noodles.
Shinshi! Shinshi! Get ready! We're heading to that restaurant! Second section mechanics! Move out!
But they never returned either. And finally, it was my turn. What had happened to my teammates? Now I would share their dreadful fate. The truth is often surprisingly simple. In retrospect, it's all due to our unique circumstances. Every day, we place a huge order with the Shanghai restaurant. Every day, the delivery man has a huge amount of work. This day, owner Hayao Sakimiya, age 51, gave a strong reprimand to delivery man Tsutomu Uchiyama, age 22. In revenge, Tsutomu simply rode off. The owner, learning that Tsutomu had never arrived, finally located his missing cart. The tragedy was that he didn't know where the food had gone. Following Ota's call, the owner prepared new meals, but there was no time to wash the contaminated dishes. When Ota and Shinshi arrived, they began to eat. The food poisoning struck soon after. Through sheer willpower, Officer Shinshi tried to call in a warning. But since the captain had just left, it only led to further tragedy.
Shinshi!
The shop owner fled in terror. Captain Goto found his men unconscious and removed them. He called the base before heading to the hospital, but the mechanics had already gone. And so the second wave arrived. They found a shop mysteriously empty, filled with hot food. It was like finding the Marie Celeste mysteriously abandoned. And the scene that followed should be obvious.
Let's see! All right! Hey, back off! Come on! Get your hands Give me that! Where's my rice?
And thus was Special Vehicles' second section utterly defeated. This is another shameful blot on second section's pitiful history. Now you know the full story behind this wretched tale. It has been 3 weeks. The shop owner slunk back, and everyone made a full recovery. If we can take one lesson from this disaster, it is this. Never again can we be dependent on one restaurant. Second section must be ready to face the next culinary crisis. This was merely a wake-up call to future dietary disasters. The end.
Miss Kumagami, what'll it be today?
Wonton noodles, please. Oh, and hold the onions.
Mamoru, I've told you before, no food until your work is done.
Cloaked in darkness, the Black Griffin threatens to destroy our self-defense forces and ground troops.
I think its true purpose was to steal my precious Ingram.
While Division 2 seems blissfully unaware of this, a rumor is spreading that some new Patlabor models will soon be on the way.
What? Replacing the Ingrams? I couldn't imagine replacing my dear Alphonse. Next episode, the Griffin has arrived. Target locked on.